Hello and welcome. This is M from Narcissistic Abuse Rehab, a safe place where survivors in recovery can find awareness, empowerment, and healing. Our topic for today is the narcissist and sex. This topic was requested by Shadow Dancer, a member of our community. By the end of the video, you're going to understand more about how the narcissist views sex, how the narcissist weaponizes sex, and how this impacts you. Before we begin, I want to give a big thanks to all of our subscribers and viewers for supporting our channel. We're building this channel for you to help you on your healing journey. So please hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to help grow our channel. If you find our content helpful, please donate via paypal.me/narcabuserehab. So let's get into our topic, the narcissist and sex. Now, we know that narcissism is a spectrum that runs from healthy narcissism to full-on narcissistic personality disorder. So, depending on where your narcissist falls on the spectrum, you're going to see variation in how narcissists approach sex. Some narcissists are asexual, like Grandiose in the film Perfume, the Story of a Murderer. They're so into themselves that they rarely have sex with anyone. While other narcissists are completely addicted to sex as a main line to supply. Now, this is just a guess, but I think it's likely that R. Kelly and Jeffrey Epstein would fall in this category. And if you know any examples of famous narcissistic sex addicts, comment down below. In our previous video, we talked about the narcissist's mindset, and we said that in all of their transactions with people, a narcissist believes they're either gaining power or losing it. Their approach to sex is no different. In the mind of a narcissist, sex is a means to an end. Narcissists see people as assets. Sex is a tool for securing assets, securing supply. All people are potential assets to be secured in the narcissist's fuel matrix. The fuel matrix is their chessboard. It's where they push their agenda. It's where they set up their gambits and develop their assets. Some they castle, and others are sacrificed and destroyed. Narcissists apply this mentality to sex as well. For example, they may sacrifice and destroy a relationship with a primary source of fuel in order to rotate a secondary source of fuel into the top spot. Anyone who wanders into a narcissist's habitat without healthy boundaries runs the risk of great harm to their mental health. The more malignant a narcissist is, the more dangerous sex with them can be. But like all things with a narcissist, it will start out as everything you thought you wanted. During the love bombing phase of the narcissistic abuse cycle, the narcissist will study you intently. They will data mine as much information as you're willing to give them in order to craft a false persona that is a Trojan horse designed to infiltrate your circle of trust. The false persona is tailor-made in the image of the person of your dreams. During the honeymoon phase, the narcissist will bring the false persona with them into the bedroom. They'll go out of their way to give you the most mind-blowing sex of your life. Their goal is to be the best lover you ever had, to be your drug, to get you so strung out on sex with them that you crave it and fall under the narcissist's spell. Once they've secured you, that's when the mind games begin. They might start by making little suggestions for things that make you blush. It's very subtle at first, but they'll be like, why don't we try this? And it's usually something that's a little bit far out, but you think you're with your soulmate, right? They future fake with you, and you're sure this is the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Now, if you're with a somatic narcissist, you may be having the best sex of your life. So you might say, why not? Let's try that. And slowly, you start complying with these little requests from the narcissist that leave you red-faced. You're strung out on the sex, even though the narcissist is pushing you to do stuff that's not in line with who you are. Now you're in the narcissist's funhouse. You're on the roller coaster ride. You have no idea They're going to weaponize these things and use them against you later. You still believe this is your soulmate. When you question them, they always have an answer that puts you at ease. They want to do these things with you because you're special. You're the first person they've ever tried it with, and this has brought you closer. Once the narcissist knows they've got you sexually hooked, it's all about their game of power. How far past your boundaries can they push you? How much of your identity can they chip away? The little requests keep getting bigger and bolder. Some narcissists want you to do things behind closed doors that are really freaky and sometimes downright scary. Somewhere along the way, you stop being yourself and start living to please the narcissist. Before you know it, you're doing things you told the narcissist were your deal breakers, and no one is more shocked about it than you are. But the narcissist is your soulmate, right? And you want to make them happy. Narcissists deliberately condition you to equate sex with love until love and sex become one and the same. They distort your perception with sweeping verbal expressions of adoration during passionate sex. When they're having sex with you, they'll tell you how much they love you, how they simply can't resist you, how they have an insatiable desire for you because they love you so much. As soon as you comply with all the crazy, freaky stuff the narcissist wants you to do in the bedroom, they're already bored. You're no longer a challenge, and the fuel they were getting from your hesitation and resistance is spent. Behind your back, they're developing other assets in the fuel matrix, and they're getting ready to focus on another source. If you're providing a home, money, or other benefits for the narcissist, you won't even know they've moved on to another source because they'll stay with you in your house and use your resources while they're carrying on behind your back. You'll know something's up because the mind-blowing sex is no more. Behind your back, the three-ring psycho circus is in full swing. Either they'll stop having sex with you completely, or worse, they'll shift into extracting negative supply, which they do by degrading you. If they can get away with it, they'll make you beg for sex. Or if you initiate sex, they may shame you with ridicule and cruel slurs. They're extracting fuel by watching you desperately try to climb back on the pedestal and get the relationship and intimacy back on track. They've anticipated this, and this is the moment when the narcissist will break you down. They'll amplify your stress levels with triangulation. They play the game of comparisons, and you always fall short. This is when they may tell you to your face that they're sorry, but they're attracted to someone else, and they'll ask you what you think you should do about it. Or maybe they refuse to have sex with you, but let you know they spend hours a day watching pornography. If you stand up for yourself, the narcissist may respond with rage. They'll tell you that you're nothing, that you're worthless, that it's your fault, and then they'll denigrate your body or some other insecurity you confided in them. And if you reach a point when you're so hurt by their behavior that you no longer want to have sex with the narcissist, if they are malignant, this is when they may sexually assault you. This is when they may even rape you. By the time it gets to this point, they've completely dehumanized you. When you confront them about their abuse, the narcissist will gaslight you and act like nothing happened. Often they've extracted such high-grade supply from violating your human dignity that they may dose you with a little validation so that you overlook the narcissist's cruel transgressions in the hope that you can return to the love-bombing phase and get your soulmate back. When it comes to sex, as in all things for the narcissist, it's all about power. The narcissist controls you in a never-ending cycle of validation and abuse. They're driven by their addiction to power and control. And as their partner, somewhere along the way, you disappear. The sex started out as an expression of love, as a display of affection for you, albeit fake. Once they've secured you as a source of supply, it's just another extension of the narcissist's ego trip, and it becomes an expression of their contempt. Pretty soon, you'll find yourself suffering from chronic anxiety and depression because of the twisted mind games the narcissist is playing with your heart. Many survivors are left with STDs they've contracted from their remorseless abusers. Other survivors find themselves raising the children of the narcissist's lover that the narcissist passed off as theirs. When it comes to sex, as in all things, there's no limit to how low a narcissist will stoop, and they do this without apology. And this is yet another reason why it's important to stay no contact. So that's my take on the narcissist and sex. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. Guys, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Help us grow by sharing this video on your social media and sending it to 2 friends who could use this message today. You can access more of our free content on Medium, Twitter, and Pinterest. Reach out to us directly at narcissisticabuserehab@gmail.com. And if you like our content, please support our channel by donating to us at paypal.me/narcabuserehab. I put a link for you down below. That's it for now. Be good to yourself, and we'll talk again soon.